Hello, my good people. On this second episode of the Church and Tradition, we are to talk about the predominance of the church in Africa today. For many, people were wondering why the church have this predominance in Africa today. But I tell you, my good people, that the church is organized and structured in a way that the demons and the evil forces cannot hinder nor dim its light. For this is what traditional worshippers and traditional practitioners fail to understand, that demons and evil spirits dominate the spiritual realm, and most of the times infiltrate whenever there is a spiritual exercise. That most of the times that these demons and evil forces infiltrate in their work and hinder the progress of that work. And this is why today in Africa, you always hear some persons saying they have done this spiritual work, they have done that, done this, done that, without having any good results. Because most of the times, these traditional practitioners fail to realize that they have to keep these demons at bay, not to infiltrate in their work and bring a jeopardy to it. For this is one of the reasons why the church have this improvisation over tradition, being structured in a way to keep these demons and these evil forces at bay, not to hinder the improvisation of the church. So when the traditional worshippers in Africa and traditional practitioners understand these principles, they will never and will stop friend outshined by the churches. For the church, as they said, was never a scam, nor was it lies. For no scam or lies can stood the test of time and still standing strong. For the church or tradition is never something we should be worried about. But instead, we should be worried about how to live the best of life. Live a life that will impact people around us. For this is where the true living lies. Not about the church or the tradition. But just want to clear that misconception about the church being a scam and lies. For it was never a scam, nor was it lies. But an institution ordained by God. And they have stood the test of time and still standing strong, outshining every other worship in the world today. So my good people out there that were into traditional worshiping, all the traditional practitioners out there, I want you all to understand that to improvise, to put the traditional worship out there at the limelight, that you all need a structure, that you all need to be organized and well structured in a way that the darknesses, the evil forces can never hinder the light that comes from this structure. My good people, In our next episode of this church and tradition, I will analyze more about the churches and the tradition and the powers that were attached to each of them. Stay tuned, my people, for I tell you that no problem is too hard to solve if you have the right counsel to it. And this platform is keen in giving personal counseling and guidelines to all sorts of problems, both physical and spiritual problems. Stay tuned. Thank you, my good people.